5 here, and oh wait, oh my gosh, this. Anyway, 43659 here, and I am going to do my tier list. I'm not sure if the volume is right or what, but yeah. So I got this from probably around Discord. Like I pretty much just edited someone else's tier list. I like this a lot better than the tier maker one. So whatever. I clearly edited it. I mean, this is just such obvious editing, but whatever. Anyway, S plus is the highest, of course, and Z is the worst so far. And let's begin. I I'm gonna do alphabetically, kind of like I'm just gonna do alphabetically. So let's just start with April. April. I like to say that April is probably one of my favorite characters. He's like, I don't get why so many people hate him. Like, he apologized and legit actually kind of blurred for his mistakes. I honestly don't get why people think that he's not really interesting. I just don't understand it. And I just think he kind of just got robbed. Like, seriously, though, if people weren't just, if people really just voted him out for a joke, why? And okay, for the people who think he's not interesting, I can understand if you don't really look at him that much, but I'm not the type of person, and yeah, yeah, it this cookie I'm gonna place it in egg. I just can't do this. Think this takes forever, and yeah, I think that was a good one. Just as good. I think I actually did it. I think I actually did this for once. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it and like cut this. Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah, I think that works anyway. So next, I'm pretty sure it's birth bag. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's birth bag in alphabetical order, and I'm like, she's probably one of the better, nicer characters. Again, I don't think she's amazing. She's kind of just there. I do like her interactions with her team. She's definitely not. She definitely has potential, but especially with Bungie, but they kind of didn't use her. It's just kind of sad, but oh well. She is going in. She's going in. Okay, B is good and C is she's fine. She's fine. But I think this is the right position for her to go. Yeah. Next is basketball. Okay, I really like basketball as a character. Like, she's so kind of underrated. She's really underrated, honestly. I always liked her because her personality is like tennis ball, and I just like tennis ball, and it's glad to see her in T-pop finally doing stuff, and it it actually relieves me considering the fact that everyone kind of hated her, and I disagree heavily. She had a lot of potential and it definitely paid off. So, as yes, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm pretty sure Bell is next. Or, yeah, Bell's next. If I don't do completely alphabetical, it's close-ish enough. Bell's fine. She's there. I don't really have much to say. She has potential, but not. She's not really there. Much interesting. I don't know what else to say. She is an okay character. I don't really have much of an opinion of her. She's fine. I'm just gonna put her in D. Oh, come on. I put her in D. D. next one is Buck, I'm pretty sure. This is a Buck. I'm just gonna check it. So, yeah, Bombi, actually. Bombi's not really interesting. I mean, I do think he's a bit overhated, but, I mean, he's not just. I wish he did more stuff, honestly, and he kind of just. Honestly, wish he more seems like a PP14, which expressed more, which is the only reason he's honestly mediocre and not bad. It's not bad, but it's not really much. He's one of the better boring characters, I'd say, but not. He's probably one of the worst. So he's definitely one of the worst or boring characters. If you couldn't hear me, so E. I don't think it's that. It's pretty sure it's obvious why he's not that good. Buck, oh my gosh, Buck. I know this is gonna be such a hot take, but Buck is still hasn't really been that good. I mean, she had gotten better, but not very much. I mean, I don't know where her arc is gonna go yet, so I can't really rate her that high and why. But she sucked horribly in the arc. I'm gonna eventually make a video on the dog arc, but that's gonna be in the future, like 2 years or one from now. So don't expect it to be anytime soon. She's still trash, honestly. I don't understand why people just suddenly like her. She barely did anything. Unless she starts doing stuff. Next is Clock, or like who else is next? I'm serious. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. I know it's gonna waste some people's time, but I'm just gonna do BFB wiki list. It's so much faster and it doesn't like worsen the quality of the thing. So BFB. Oh my gosh, BFB. Oh my well, BFB. Okay, how do you spell it? BFB character list. I know, I'm sorry if people are bored, but yeah, I kind of just, yeah, this is unscripted. I'm probably gonna eventually make a good video, but this is like definitely not one of them. Oh, Black Hole, I completely forgot about Black Hole and Blocky in here. Okay, so I'm gonna do Black Hole Blocky next. I'll start with I do think Maho's a great character, is really good, but I don't think I think he's a bit overhated, but he's not really. He's definitely a good character, don't get me wrong. He's definitely really great. In fact, oh my god. Let me do that. Let me just do this. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what you can get. He honestly kind of just carries the entire team of Deathpack. If it wasn't for him, Deathpack would be really just worse overall and easily a worse team for him. And unfortunately, he's the highest character in Deathpack, so that means that it's kind of surprising that he's the worst character, considering the fact that every character probably has. Most of the teams have the character at least an S plus or S plus, I'm pretty sure. Maybe an S. I haven't checked I don't think about he wasn't that good, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. Anyway. So next is Blanky. Blanky is my favorite character. I'm just gonna say it. He is honestly just cannot tell his personality just fit. It's just really good. Like even from BFB pre-split to BFB post-split, where it's kind of changed. I really think the change felt good. And honestly, applying to Blocky either way, nothing's really gonna change. Unless Blocky does something horrible, and then you have to really try doing something horrible. He's definitely gonna be in S plus. He's definitely on the pass, and I don't see it changing. Let's try to even these up. Yeah. Next, Bottle I really like. I really like Bottle. Bottle is an enjoyable character, and I think that she's underrated. And I know I just don't get her hate. Again, okay, I can understand the hate, but I don't agree with it at all. And it just kind of depends if you think Bottle is annoying and just use it as a joke, or you think Bottle's actually funny. I actually think she's pretty funny. So, yeah, I just like her attitude, honestly, which gets her this spot. Oh my god, why this happened? This is working a little bit better than I thought, but whatever. I don't expect the video to get even high ratings, but I don't really care anyway. I'm just doing this for fun. Anyway, I'm just gonna be trying to even this out a bit. So done some characters, and even if there's some controversies to see behind them, basically, I don't see much. It basically doesn't have much going for them anymore. Like, okay, basically the character is a really not good idea. Again, she only has the potential of one arc, yes, but the arc kind of gets wasted and she doesn't do much otherwise. And I'm sorry, but she's she's better than Belle, but barely. I guess she has done a little bit more. And again, her jobs are enjoyable-ish enough, more enjoyable than her. But realistically, she is gonna stay here unless she starts doing stuff I am genuinely surprised. Which, unsurprisingly, me, she does nothing, honestly, because she really doesn't have much going for her in terms of personality and how. And plus, I can definitely see how some people can get really annoyed with her. I don't, but it's a chance. So yeah, that's my opinion on her. I'm just trying to do this. Okay, I think that's okay. Next is Bubble. Bubble is a character I actually think is good. I think she definitely started getting worse due to not getting any screen time, and it was just why she's only in good. But I still like her personality. I still like think that she really kind of got treated horribly. Honestly, I don't think she's whining. Some people say she is. I disagree heavily. She's not as good as Bubble, but she's. I like her Bubble personality. Anyway, she used to be one of my favorites. It's kind of sad downfall. Cake. I don't know like Cake. Cake is a piece. It's really. He looks like he's starting to get better, but not very much. I'm sorry. And it's the same thing with. It's the same thing with Bug. I don't think. I think he has the potential of getting better, but he hasn't gotten better yet, unfortunately. Because I think Cake was kind of decent all the way until he started acting strange, honestly. With a loser. And BFB 13 really didn't help him skate at all. Honestly, yeah. I think this is good. Yeah, I'm actually surprised this is working better than I thought. I just being more patient is like kind of the key to doing this. Whatever. I really need to do it faster. Clock. I really do like Clock. Like the thing holding back Clock was the losers. Really, like they prevented really any development with Clock. And honestly, I think that him actually being a loser opens up more opportunities for development, especially for SQ. I'm honestly surprised he hasn't developed with Lie. I'm legit surprised. Especially since Lie developed stable. You expect Cloud to develop a bit with Lie, at least somewhat, but no, nothing. It's broken out and just one episode. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't think they don't really enjoy much of Resplit, because it throws good ideas out way too fast. Because it is really not. It's probably one like the worst BFB was. BFB the entire series was. That's a pretty big hot take, but yeah, legit. The only reason why Resplit was honestly that good was because of the later episodes, which I honestly thank God. I think the reason why is probably because they started focusing more on developing high quality episodes, and I think that's kind of what. That's honestly was the better choice in my opinion. Even if it did mean you have to wait a lot longer. But I understand that he's good. Even if it's uneven, I don't care if it's uneven. Then it's Cloudy. Oh, Cloudy is so uninteresting up to this one. I like the idea, I really do, but I just can never really like him because it doesn't do enough. Like, okay, I just don't know why people don't really. I honestly just don't get why people really enjoy him. He kind of just there, I guess. Then he helped Woody once in BFB 9, but that was short-lived, like 5 seconds, and that's kind of disappointing that we couldn't develop him at all. He's fine, I guess. He's okay. Same age as he's like. His voice is better than. Okay, rating people's on voices is ridiculously stupid. Brian Clarity has interacted better, honestly, as a character. Has interacted better, and I just kind of like him more. So I was gonna go backwards in the tier list here. Clarity is actually gonna go forward here. Again, I don't hate Cloudy. I just think he's okay. He just enough for me to like him more. I just kind of need to. He needs to do more. That's literally just his issue. He doesn't do much. That's like the only issue would be that quite a few of the team members just can't do much. Well, even if they're probably my favorite team, you know, due to how good their interactions are. Here's the thing: Cloudy is good with his teammates, but I don't think due to I'm not really having much like interactions with everyone else, he doesn't get higher on my tier list like some other characters would. Queenie's good. He's probably one of the. I'm surprised he honestly managed to stay the same, which I honestly think it's good. He honestly is a character that I really just like how Queenie's friendship. I mean, not with Pen anymore, but mainly how is that just a lot like BFTIA, or I really like. It feels really natural. Even this more grandiose moments feel more natural. Queenie's well, he's kind of actually being a fine character though, because he hasn't done much generally. I think it's sad, but again, you can be in the top 4 ever. I mean, even my favorite character, though. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make this tier list not good and not completely uneven. That's kind of impossible to even try to be going for it, but I'll try, I guess. I mean, it kind of works. But anyway, the next character I'm pretty sure is, I'm pretty sure Donald Dora, I'm not sure. Either way, I like this character. It's David. Oh gosh, I kind of forgot about him. And that sums up his entire character. I really don't. I hate him because he's boring, not because he's annoying. He's the annoying factor is only because of the aftermath. Just because he's just doing much, so I have to pay attention to his joke, and his joke gets irritating just because he's not interesting. He really, BFDI, he actually was decent hot take, I know, but he legit felt like an actual character. And back then he was more unique as well, probably because there wasn't characters like Yellowface didn't really exist back then, and there wasn't as many characters, so he definitely felt out of the norm. But now he really hasn't gotten better, honestly. He honestly failed to really adapt. Donut is a good character. Okay, Donut is easily one of the best characters. Like, you Donut. I seriously can't really explain. I can't really explain why you like Donut a lot. It just his interactions are just amazing with his team. Like, legit, he probably has some of the best interactions in the entire show, and he definitely became a better character than BFB. I mean, really, he was fine, but he definitely was kind of overhated back then. But yeah, he legit feels like I legit really like him. I don't really understand. Like, I can never understand why anyone would hate on him. I get boring, but that makes even less sense considering the fact he's one of the most used characters. I guess overused, but I don't know. If someone hates on him, I just do not understand why you hate on him. A's and S plus. I legit never have a bad moment with him. Next is Dora. Dora is under a character. Like, okay, I do not agree with her elimination. Honestly, Sasha has been eliminated, honestly, but whatever. Unfortunately, honestly, because Dora was really interesting. One of the few characters in Blood, actually. She's one of the few characters in Blood that don't suck awfully. Like, legit, Blood is probably least favorite team easily. I mean, okay, in terms of the team as a whole, I think the losers were definitely sucked because but Blood, oh my gosh, what happened to them? Okay, it's either Blood or the losers, as I was saying, but okay, the losers were more boring and interesting. Blood was irritating, legit, except some of these few characters, which I think Dora is actually a really good character. She really just kind of got robbed, and I really hope she eventually rejoins because she really just should have gotten more screen time. Again, she probably would have been eliminated in the second elimination, but come on, she should have stayed longer. She also wasn't annoying. Because compared to everyone else, she wasn't just not even annoying, and she also helped her team without yelling at Taco all the time. Like earlier, I explained my issues with Puck, so I'm not gonna go over Puck. Eggy, I know boys gonna hate on me, or I know some people gonna hate, some people, a boy's gonna get angry or whatever. A person on YouTube is gonna get angry at me, whatever. Or, but I just don't know, like her personality. She's probably gonna stay here because I just can't stand her personality. I legit can't. Personality, it just makes her unlikable in my opinion. I just do not like it. I can see why he likes her. I don't know because I haven't seen this analysis on her yet. If he even has seen it, all I know is that okay, he likes him a lot. But why? You know, she definitely probably she's one of the better terrible characters. So I can. She isn't annoying as in like in the losers, and maybe it's probably her worst moment. But she still is not that good, and I honestly don't think I'll change my opinion on that unless something drastic happens to her character. And what interactions help? I think interactions help, but brief, but I don't think that's gonna even help. Okay, so yeah, I think the trailer is actually moving pretty well. Um, I'm surprised. Anyway, Eraser. I honestly, Eraser kind of is good, great, but he's definitely one of the lower ones. And the only reason why he's up here is because he's on a team that kind of is just when you're on a team that's kind of just a background team, he kind of can't really. There's not much competition. And yeah, that 27%, he probably would be lower on the tier list if it wasn't if for a team legit. Like, in his interactions with the team, honestly, if it's team really well. And I just can't get mad at him. That's probably one of the only reason why he's up here, but I think it's still a good character. Yeah. He definitely. I know some people are gonna say he was in BFD. He was a copycat of Pen. I felt it was the opposite, honestly. Pen felt more like the copycat because they both felt identical. I don't know. Actually, no. Pen people felt that Pen was the copycat. I think. I don't know, but I don't know. I think if Acer was the last of one, Pen was more of one. They have the exact same personality as each other. It's ridiculous how them characters in BFG feel exactly like each other in the early season, which is weird because you expect the later seasons to have more characters that look each other, but no. Even some of the characters that use the same general idea still portray them differently. So next is Fanny. Okay, Fanny is so hilarious. I thought she was gonna get older, but she really hasn't, and that's good. I generally like her. Actually, I think she's a great character. And honestly, is underrated. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty honest when going go. She's definitely better than a racer, honestly. So she's move a racer on. I have no idea. Okay, if you wanna find this something, I legit do not know where I got this, but I don't know where I got it. I mean, I seriously don't know. I kinda just got it from like Discord or something like that. Yes, I'm taking someone's original tier list and okay, by the way, I'm taking someone's original tier list and kind of like changing it up. I mean, they made it in Flash, and I think it looks really well. And I'm surprised it's actually working out. And I'm surprised that this is even working. I thought that I would be at this point like barely even in this tier list, but no, I'm actually gone to some characters, which is surprising to say the least. Next is Fiery, okay. Fiery is the same situation as Eraser. I just can't get mad at him, and I just think he's pretty interesting. He's not interesting. Okay, if you look at the concept, he's He's really bad concept. But there's execution, I think I think he's pretty good. I think the reason why is you can never get mad at him. He has some good one-liners. Okay, I should probably calm down with the microphone. But he has some of the best one-liners. He, like maybe BFB 21, he has like two, and like seriously, it's hard to really take him to get mad. Plus, he at least does help his team more. The only reason he's not higher is because he doesn't do enough in the later seasons. But later seasons definitely redeemed him, honestly. Like another character, unlike another character I'm gonna talk about. Eventually, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna say whatever because I really am just here just to share my opinion. He's fine, but I don't know, I just find more enjoyment in him than Brokeback. So just stay here. So yeah, JJ is going pretty well. I matched Jennings Fire Jr. Fire Jr. was just a complete. I don't care what Fire Jr. was trying to do. Okay, he's getting criticism, but he's forgetting the constructive criticism part. Again, I don't get why people are trying to defend Fire Jr. He wasn't even getting constructive criticism. It was, like, I wouldn't understand if he was getting criticism and his team refused to listen. But he completely was a complete. But he was completely jerk about it. He didn't. He had no sense of empathy for the characters around him. I don't think that was his intention. But now it brings BFB 13 where he literally had that moment where he allowed that everyone was a piece of garbage. I mean, I can understand if it wasn't for the fact that he insulted everyone, and even then he's still boring. He would only be probably up here if he was born, if he didn't do that. Like, legit. He's still better than these characters, but not by much. I understand where people come from, but it's not enough to save him. I might actually do this later. I have no idea. I might do a thing where I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do this later. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop it here, and then like make a second part, and then tape the two together. So yeah, there's like a weird cut. That's the reason why. So yeah, I'm gonna go. We'll go. Like, of course, you guys do the power of editing. You guys are not gonna even notice, and it's gonna be a weird conversation. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna end the recording and then make another recording after this. So yeah, this is end of part 1. Okay, 4365 here again. Well, this is the second part, and I checked the audio and I think it's better, but not by much. Again, I think it might be still too quiet, unfortunately. That I've been noticing this issue with all my videos, or any attempt of a video I make, too quiet. It's not because I'm shy, it's just because of the low volume. I don't know why. It irritates me. Like, the microphone I have is $50. I don't think. Maybe the settings are wrong. Maybe the settings wrong. It's not really understandable why. I haven't checked the news of BFB 29 at release, and I'm not gonna change my tier list just for that. And I only will if it's a major thing. If it's like only 2-3 characters, I'm not going to. But if it's like a significant amount, I won't go on to. I might make a community post if it's possible. Don't expect much. See what is going to be when I make it. I might make it like this again, or I might make it another form. Anyway, let's go to Flower. Flower is one of the best characters. Is again one of the best characters just because of her arc. Her arc is literally so subtle yet it works amazingly. So it's not forced at all. I like how she has ups and downs. It's not completely just ups. Like sure the ups can be annoying, the downs can be annoying, but you do have to realize that's more realistic. Again, people can have bad tendencies, and I couldn't understand if you feel like you don't like a personality, if you think it's annoying. I can understand that, but I don't agree. Yeah, she's probably one. She is the one I wanted to win. Like I usually wanted to win the show now because Blacky's gone. So next is Voldy. I hate Voldy because they wasted her so hard. Like she's only gonna start getting uninteresting because CP's elimination BFB 9. But oh my gosh, what happened to her? Not only did she become interesting, but BFB 12, they wasted her moment on just getting Ice eliminated. It literally was just a waste. Not to mention, they caused match to lose development and Bubble to literally made everything worse. Foley hasn't really improved much, and I don't think there'll be some sort of redemption arc because that's already passed. The damage has already been done up to this point, and it's not a personality thing. It's legit. Like, I mean, she's more tolerable than anyone else. The only reason why she's even this low is because of what she did, not because of her personality. She would just be boring if not otherwise. And it's sad that she's this low. She shouldn't even be this low. But whatever. But she remains because of her errors, and I don't think she's gonna improve, honestly. She could. Again, there's hope, but it's like I just don't see an arc happening. Like, if we're gonna do an arc, you expect it to happen in the first episode of T-Plot, or like be signified, but it was never signified at all. I have to do another small gap, unfortunately, because again, time is a very precious thing here. Yeah, time is very precious, so I have barely any time to even do this. So yeah, so this part is gonna be so short that me asking why on earth am I even doing this? Good question. I don't know. I feel bored sometimes, and this makes me not bored. And yeah, this is the first part right over here. I'm just gonna tape these two parts eventually with editing. I have this. Holy fries, Katie. Oh no, actually fries. Fries is I really though. Fries is underused, but he's still good. Like, has a lot of potential that really should be used, and it isn't. But I think that it's starting to get used. Really, how he really well. He has a lot of potential in this team, and I can't wait to see more. He's definitely one of the most underrated characters. Like, come on, in VZI, he was like the only good quote-unquote main character. Everyone else he was so much worse. Like, legit, they didn't even compare. Flower was like the second best, but that was only because but she doesn't really count because she's not a contestant again. I only kept the contestants, not. And she barely even appeared, so. How many am I supposed to qualify it? So. Yeah, he's going in a. He's going in the middle. I think this might be the last one, so I'll have to do another break because I'm in a bit of a tight schedule, and time's a bit precious, and again, I don't want this recording to be filled with loud noises. Well, the opposite isn't good. 80s, welcome to the last one, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to tape a third part, unfortunately. The third's gonna be the final because I'm gonna do it much later when there's peace and quiet. So yeah. Unfortunately, I can't finish it in 2 parts because, you know, because I'm in the living room, and in the living room, people are just gonna constantly talk, and, like, you can't really stop them. I mean, when they're literally only 3 years old, how are you gonna be able to tell them to stop? Like, they won't listen. So yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah, so if you hate this popping 3 times, just know that, it's just tape parts, like, this is the second part, even if it's only 7 minutes, are you serious? So anyway, yeah, unfortunately, this then is the second part. Bye, jeez. I'll come back like in a few, at least today or tomorrow, I don't really care. I'll come back to finish this. Yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, this is my third recording, and BFB 29 released, and yeah, I'm gonna finish this tier list. I haven't seen BFB 29. I'm gonna react to it, but whatever. But okay, yeah, I really been. Yeah, let's just continue this. I'll probably make a part 2, like a completely separate video, if I need to prove on the list. And yeah, that's probably how I'm gonna honestly do every tier list, but I don't know. It's if this works or not, honestly. Yeah, let's actually get to the tier list because we need to finish. Next is Katie because I saw it, and Katie is really boring. She's like, remember I said like the only 2 characters in Black are actually good and everyone else sucks. Well, Katie's one of those characters that honestly isn't that good. I mean, okay, Sick is like a bit overmuch, but I mean, she's still mediocre at best, and again, she has some lines that she has a few moments where make her kind of unlikable or hypocrite. Like BFB 13 and T-Pop 1 were not good representations of her, and I feel like that just adds salt to the wound, and the fact that she really isn't interesting. So yeah, I am going to I'm gonna place this in a B. Oh no, I'm gonna place this in E. I find E more annoying. Yeah, I find E more annoying. Yeah, I know this is gonna be a bit of a hot take. He's more annoying in my opinion, so he's more annoying. So next up is Chilton. Yeah, I haven't seen the new episode yet. Oh my god. So take it so that's with a grain of salt, and yeah, so Chilton, he's not as good as before, but he's still pretty good. I mean, I definitely think that make him, I like the jokes, like he's really one of the funniest characters honestly in the show. Like BFB 24 to 26 was definitely an off period, but BFB 27 really helped his character, helped him in the humor department. Like, I think that's one of the best things about him. Was he was really good with the newbie alliance. Like, that was always a good part about him. Lollipop carrier, and yeah, that gives him a high position, so he's good. So yeah, he's really funny. I don't really have much overall things to say. Like, you don't need much to make a good character. Personality is like a template, pretty much, of what. It's not like, because again, it depends on the execution, and Jolo's execution is amazing, but it definitely isn't as good. But he's definitely going higher on the tier list. He's definitely redeeming his position. Next is Golf Ball. Golf Ball is one. She's so hilarious with how she acts. Like, seriously though. Like, I just real like, I can never get mad at Golf Ball. She has her arc with a ball was so good, and I just found her so enjoyable with her teammate Mimic. You know, and Tifa one says she has a rivalry with basketball. It just makes things so much better. So yeah, I'm actually going to rate this. Yeah, I'm gonna rate this. Yeah, I'm actually gonna rate it pre. Yeah, I'm gonna rate her an S. She's is better, but not very much basketball. So yeah, I wanna put her here. Okay, so let's look at the next character quickly. Oh no, just okay. So the next character thing is it's not like it starts with G. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is whatever. It's Grassy. Anyway, he's a good character. I just find his attitude. I just like his attitude, and just the time I hit this huge serious. And yeah, it depends on if you really like his personality. He doesn't have much personality, but he just like his interactions. You just can't really get mad at him. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a hot take. Some people just don't want to like Grassy. I do. I like the pal. I don't. And I do definitely think that. Again, I do disagree with the hate. I can understand where it's coming from, though. It's not like it's unreasonable. He's a good character. He's not that amazing, so you can't really. Why would you? Because again, why? Here's again, Grassy doesn't really isn't that big of a character. He's not that good. So this is the best position I could give him. Probably making anyone really that mad, but people can get mad anyway. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, next is Ice Cube. I'm pretty sure. Ice Cube is boring. Like, she used to be good, like in season 1 June, but oh my god, like, she's only really good because of her character interactions. But when you don't have anyone to interact with, you become like David pretty much, but like less annoying. I mean, you're still bad, like in every way. I'm gonna give her a higher rating than 80 only because she had a reason to be in her team, and that was a legit reason. And I know some people are gonna get mad because she didn't do anything. Trouble teaming just that is an issue as she had. That she was pretty selfish in that, but that she didn't even do anything with it. But I mean, that's more of the BFB principle not really doing anything. And yeah, that's another flaw. They give barely the time to this amount of cast, and this is why quite a few of them are in this boring category and don't develop that much. It was definitely ambitious, honestly, for what they're trying to do. I don't think it's bad idea, but they really should probably develop them. Maybe it can be some sort of prequel, but then this becomes weird, and then you kind of are gonna start basing it on BFB characters, and yeah, it's gonna start becoming really weird. Leafy, ugh, I hate Leafy. You're not gonna convince me that Leafy is a good character because she's usually not. She's one of the most uninteresting characters in terms of how she is literally just the typical nice character. In any traditional version, she does either annoying or predictable. And, I'm sorry, but even if I find an interesting viewpoint on her, how can I enjoy her when she's so annoying? That doesn't really improve her character. And with that, she's even worse than Buck because of what she did in BFB Son. I'm also surprised that she even lasted this long. She's only gone like a few episodes, even 10. Like, it's sad because she has potential on BFB 1, and that was a really long time. Like, they tried doing that in post what, or they tried giving her that personality from being kind of passive of not accepting criticism, but they did nothing with it. And just they did the most basic form of it, where she kept on arguing, but they didn't build on it at all. And focus on the Fire and Leave York, and then did nothing with it, and how to just continue arguing. She, has. If she got more development that way, that probably would make her better. But no. Leafy didn't. I don't know why. It's not like it would have taken time for the talk or from the Fire and Leafy book because Dark barely gets any time at all. Lightning. I like Lightning. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay. I just like his attitude, and again, he's not trying a personality, but he don't like the team that he's in. Again, it's not that high, but I mean, you can't really hate him. Yeah, you can place him here. Can't hate him. So yeah, who's in here? So so my character is Bly. Hot take, but I think Bly in BFB 5 was really mediocre. I said it. She was mediocre because she honestly wasn't that interesting. And when she was that interesting, it felt more like she was just that she was saving deaths, not because less that she wanted to, but more like it felt more like that she wait, I need to think, just hold on a second. I need to think about something. I need to tell something. Okay, quickly did something over there. Yeah, so BFB 1 to 5 Y was interesting, and it felt more like that she was preventing death to prove the death pact that she was. But here's the thing: she saved. I find that she saved. Again, she didn't do anything, and in BFB 5, she only really used that as a way to get sympathy. I'm not saying that she was. I'm not saying didn't that she didn't regret murdering people before, but I mean, still felt like that. It still felt that way that she kind of just still didn't learn from her lesson, and teleports didn't help. But her development Stevie makes her honestly kind of what makes her honestly appear. But she's still one of the lower ones. I don't think people. I think he's a bit overrated. Again, people really think she got robbed. I just don't agree. Again, she's a good character, but I mean, not that amazing. She's good. I mean, especially since she was pretty not good. She's not that good before. And I'm surprised. Lollipop is another character. She used to be my least favorite character. And if BFB went to 5, like when I originally started watching the show, she was easily my least favorite character. Now, yeah, she has improved so much that I can confidently say that she's one of my faves. Like, seriously. Um, she has some of the best instructions, and I just can't understate how amazing those instructions are, and it's just, I just don't know how to comprehend how good of a character she is, because her transitioning, because of post split, I don't know, but I never got annoyed at her at all once, which is surprising me, and this kind of just shows that they didn't feel as forced. Now again, I don't, this is mean. This is Jovi one bias for her. They clearly never were, but they kind of were. But I mean, it felt more, I thought it felt natural, and again, she's one of the few characters, and she's the only character in play that actually improved. Was it portion of the alcohol? Not really. It kind of was, not really. But yeah, she's good. Alright, she's amazing. She's an plus. She's like, there's no question about it in my opinion. Oh, and Loser is like one of the worst. He is. I can just tell him one word. Waste in few words. Wasted potential. Like he had so much potential in this region, and they wasted it like completely. They did nothing with it. I had so much hope for him, and he did nothing with it. I think he didn't do much. It kind of prevented development. Yeah, this is one of the issues with popular characters. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop this recording, unfortunately. Yeah. So, oh my gosh. So, yeah, this is now gonna be 3 split ports now. 4 split ports now. This irritates me, but still. So, there's not gonna be 4 breaks in the recording. This is not good. I mean, we are making progress. It's not like it's not that it's happening, but it's not. I'm not sure if it's like good for quality. P.S. Next time we do this in the morning. Do this in the morning because I have much more time. That's not what I'm losing. Like, it wasn't the book because this book looks like she's gonna start improving, but she doesn't do much yet. So yeah, I'm gonna in this recording session for me. This is the third one, unfortunately, because I get barely any time. At least this one was longer than 7 minutes. It's 17. It's not much better, but anyway, I guess I'm making progress. So I'm gonna continue it again. So yeah, this is the end of the third cut in the recording. So yeah, I'm ending the recording. Yeah, I'm not gonna say my name. Let's just get right to it because this is my last recording for sure. Yeah, I have way more time. So the next character is oh yeah, loser. If you did not know, I already kind of did loser, but I did a pretty bad job explaining it. Loser's wasted potential. He had a lot of potential for joining, but he used none of it. And they made him rejoin the most insulting way. I think that's why he's low. I'm pretty sure I said that before, but I just want to make sure. Anyway, let's go to Marker. Marker's not interesting. She stopped being interesting after Stapy left. I honestly don't think he'll become interesting anymore. So we just need to find Marker. It's kind of all we need to really talk about Marker because it's not that interesting. Again, that's some of the things with a lot of these boring characters. They're not that interesting, and you can't really give much of a lot about them. Which, I mean, it wouldn't. And again, it's less about the personality and more about the fact that they have less character interactions. Again, I feel like the character interactions matter more than the personality because you can have some personality and so great interactions. He's better than all of these ones because at least he used to be good. Some people say it hurts him even more because he used to be actually decent. I don't think it really hurts him. Yeah, I think this is pretty. Yeah, I think this is the best spot now. So next is Match. I actually like Match. I do think that she definitely improved in BFB 10, honestly, and I kind of hate how what fully did to her. Like, she was clearly gonna have an argument. People voted her out. And I understand why people voted her out. Her apology felt pretty dumb. But it really should have overlooked the apology. It should have looked on the development side of things. It really does not really. If you want to know for one episode, it does not really matter if you can change to the next one. Yeah. So this is the reason why I'm gonna vote. This is why she's in B tier. She's one of the lower ones though because she was definitely rude in her moment in BFB that definitely brought her down. She was irritating in the episode. Well, I don't overlook the idea. I don't fault the writers, I just fault it's like what the writers were doing with BFB, like the idea, but in execution is really annoying. Alright, so I guess we're gonna yeah, here in the middle. It's still good. So yeah, Jesus. Okay, who we can get right through here? Nearly, I think he's definitely gotten better because of the price tag. I honestly look both of these as a duo. Better results, they're kind of just meh. Hida she's a fine character. I don't really have much to say except that I just kind of like her attitude. We didn't really see that much in the original, in the pre-split because all she kind of did was just stab people. Not really think that was interesting. I'm putting it here. Yeah, I don't have much really to talk about her because not much really to talk about her, since there's not really much about her. So yeah. Next is Needle. Needle's so boring that she's like the queen of boringness. She's like one of the few boring characters that are actually good enough. Because, okay, she helped in some challenges, but she has so much. She's always been annoying in my opinion. Okay, BFB, I hated her like needy thing. I'm sorry, but some people actually like that for some reason. Yeah, I don't agree with you. Yeah, BFB, she became better only because she became less annoying. She's still boring, so she's so bad, honestly. They're doing pretty well now. They have so much more time now. Oh, this is definitely gonna be the last recording of this, and I'm actually gonna start reacting to the episode again. I'll make a part 2 of the video if I change any opinions, and if it's something minor, I'm just gonna do community posts. Nichols also boring. I know that's a hot take, but I just don't find him interesting. The one of his best moments, he was kind of decent there, but it only makes him mediocre up to that point. Otherwise, he would be bad. I don't find him interesting. You don't use his personality as the issue. I don't think it's his personality that's the issue. Yeah, it's here. And this is Pen. I actually really like Pen. Pen always felt like it always felt BFDI like a clone of Eraser. I don't know why. But here, yeah, legit feels like a different character, and I actually like that. I really do like the idea eventually coming back together because, again, I don't think Pen will completely disband his friends. Again, it doesn't make sense he was only forced on this situation because and not actually deciding it. I think he's a good character, so yeah, I'm actually gonna unite this. Yeah, I'm gonna unite this. I'm gonna extend this line. Extend it here. And extend it upwards. And yeah, I know this is kind of boring, but whatever. You just need to finish this. Make it more presentable. Yeah, it's not really that important. I want to have more space to do this. Wait. What matters is I have a little bit more. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what it is. There. You have more space from this point line. So yeah, I'm gonna. Where should Ben go? I'm putting him higher than Grassy, but lower than Match. I think that's a good fit. Yeah, that's a good fit. Because there's a lot of good people in the show. That's surprising. I expect it to be such overwhelming odds, though. Anyway, the next one I'm pretty sure is Pencil because he read it. really fast. Invincible. Okay, I actually don't hate her from BFB 1. I actually thought she was a decent antagonist. It was somewhat built up already that she was gonna start acting like that. Again, I think people probably was gonna give more answers to that. So yeah, my issue is less about that, but more that they did nothing with it. Like in the exit, Pencil is like Pencil stays the same. It doesn't really change your opinion, making it really one dimensional. Yeah, that's her issue. She's like really not interesting anymore. It makes her jerkiness actually annoying this time. Our last live actually was development, but no. Yeah, it sneezes her. I'm trying to sneeze anyway. Yeah, she's worse than Nicole. Look, is she worse than Nicole? Okay, yeah, she is worse than Nicole, yeah. He's Pie is boring. You're gonna see a panel of all these boring characters in here. They're all boring. Pie's especially boring. Like, I have no idea why people like her. Like, I don't understand. I don't really understand why people think she's interesting. Because I just find it just dull. Is there really doing much? I mean, she had an interesting idea first, but then did nothing with it, and then just kind of transferred that character trait to cool. I made her ultimately kind of just there. Maybe if she lost interest in trying to prevent death, that would have been an interesting idea for her. But we don't really see that. And it's not as pesky though. Yeah, I'm gonna be a man. He's not that good. He's not that good, you know. I'm surprised she's this low. If I'm not sure how it would honestly improve Pie. She's like, I honestly don't know. You generally don't know how to improve Pie. Like, some characters like Tree, I can understand how, but Pie, look, some characters like TV, I can't easily find a way to improve him. Like, it's not that hard, even in bad character standards, but I have no idea how it is difficult for this. I just do not know how to improve her. Not her. Like, here, okay, her is just a lack of screen time. Oh, excuse just a lack of screen time. I just do not know what to do with Pie except give her a new personality. Hello. She's like Pie, except she is more like a boy creature. She's one of the more like ones, like old point characters, and I hear her flirty thing, but that's kind of in the past now. I kind of don't care. So she's told me a couple, probably one of the better ones. Not gonna lie. Yeah, she's here. It's kind of concerning how all this team is like this low. There's a reason why Maki's cool like that. He's amazing. Anyway, he's like the best one person that have cots, of course. Okay, it's like, and yeah, he is definitely the best. And I'm actually surprised that have not are actually that good. Pin. Okay, just review. Okay, my gosh, stop doing that. And things. Anyway, Pin is kind of forced. Her moments are forced. I'm sorry that some people really do like her moment, but they're forced. Not gonna lie. And what's worse, she doesn't have much besides from those moments, and she kind of took development from the losers as well. Like, they just transferred the loser part to Pin, but then Pin wasn't really. But only Queenie and Needle really listened to Pin, and then everyone else was just sitting there. Even the characters like Needle wasn't even doing much. So I have no idea what we're trying to do with Pin. She's really not interesting, and I don't get. I feel like that they can improve on her if he's not doing the grandiose moment. Be like more like Queenie. Queenie's actually hasn't had enough screen time. Pin is like legit an issue. Like, our moments are too forced. Lack of build up. Profiling, okay. I think he's a fine character. I know some people are gonna get annoyed and say that he joined randomly in the game. And yes, they can get that. Besides from that, he has a bit of potential. I kind of just don't like Fire. I can get really mad at him. You just can't really get mad at Fire again. The same as Profiling. I got this spot given higher than Neely because Neely only started recently getting better. I kind of always liked Profiling somewhat. This was probably, yeah. Next up is Puffball. Puffball's issue is the lack of screen time, but she actually is king a little bit, so she's usually here by Magic and Razor. Actually here. She's actually here. And she's not interesting on it. She's not interesting, but she at least became better. I mean, honestly, that's all I kind of want. It's a character to at least improve. She definitely is improving. Oh. How could I forget Balloon? Are you serious? He's a person. How did I forget Balloony that's this long? I'm actually gonna read him right now. I was wondering why. I literally just saw Balloony. I'm ashamed how I didn't notice that. Balloony is kind of what defines Beep. Seriously, well, he helps. I just like his interactions. His interactions are really good. Like, I feel like they're genuine, and he had tons of potential in post-split as well. Honestly, I never got mad at Balloony either. It needs some logical sense, but never to the point where Buck like levels. Or he seems to just one minor mistake. Fries is a different story because Fries is again more stern and sense. So yeah, it's actually in S tier. I generally like Balloony. I generally like. He's a legendary. He's like amazing. He's like seriously. I don't. He's definitely robbed in post, but I do not understand. And he definitely got robbed in this tier list for not being chosen. B tier by this point. I was wondering what. Like seriously, I don't know how I missed him at all. Heck, he's one of the first characters. I literally skipped him. I'm so surprised. And yeah. Let's have to go back to order remote. Remote definitely got better. Mainly, I just like how he became more of a leader. Yeah. Not her sacrifices and more of the fact that she became more active and all. I think that makes her a better character in my opinion. She used to be down here, but no. She improved, so I'm actually gonna raise her. You can't tell me she improved. Ow. She easily improved. Somebody disagree, but some people probably will rate her much higher though, so it was just than this, but like I think this is the highest I can really give her, honestly. Next is Robo Flower. I honestly yeah, like Robo Flower. She's the second best, and she's like the third best, the strongest team ever. Like, I really like her interactions. That's honestly what makes her good. If she's not personality, she's not interesting, but her personality is good. Like, generally good. I honestly like her interactions. Like, I think that's her strong suit. It's higher than Bo. Yeah. I think I don't pass this anymore. This is close. Yeah, a little bit there. It's a bit close. That's what you. That's the real more, so you won't get caught between the two. Okay, next is Roboti. I think everyone knows where he's gonna go. Like, there's no real question where he's gonna go. Like, there's not much I need to really say here. Except that he, I don't really know. You know what, maybe yeah, here is probably the best spot. Okay, I'm actually gonna talk why I think Roboti is this good and why. Like, you know, I'm actually gonna explain why, because I really think he has one of the most interesting personalities. Like, seriously though, they were able to make him so interesting in just a short factor of time. I'm actually impressed with that. Instead of people kind of just don't give him enough respect. Like, he honestly easily have more potential than David. Yeah, he still got over him. I don't understand that at all. I can't understand why some people think he's boring or like don't think him. He's honestly way more useful than most characters in the show. I don't get some other credit. I do understand it, but I don't agree at all with it. Again, I think his personality, and like, even with respect to Robbie, even if it's not canon, I think really represents his personality the best. And shows like, you wouldn't expect Sprout really to represent a character's personality. Well, I mean, 8-Ball is way different in every other show. Like, you can't tell me they're the same. But Robot is, in the power respect of Robot, he honestly feels more like a different showcase of Robot because he is more just antisocial. Like, he definitely knows that he hates it and doesn't really care much about it. No, he does care about it, but he doesn't really do much. With respect to Body though, it's kind of shown that when he's in a position of power where no one can really do anything about, he likes to take his negativity out of others. Probably because that's how he felt all the time, kind of like. So yeah, I actually think that he's represented good. No, some people can rate that is above respectable, that makes it high. No, even the original BFB, I think, even just normal BFB, I think it honestly still is an amazing character, and I know Dick Kobe definitely is a hot take, but I honestly have to place him that high. Rocky is good, right? I just like his, he's just adorable, honestly. I think the attractions are another thing, yeah. I think the attractions are good, and which like, if it's doing very well. I know some people are gonna say, oh, he's a sport. I'm gonna disagree. If he just does nothing, but it's supposed to be cute, yeah, I understand. But if they are cute, if you're supposed to be cute, if you're supposed to be like kind of those cute characters, but have interactions at least, yeah, I'm gonna rate them higher than what you expect. Aki is definitely this good. And let me explain this much. He's lovable. I just don't know. How could you hate on him? Again, I guess I understand, maybe because he doesn't do much wrong. Even though I disagree. I know people are gonna say that people use him more of a tool, but I honestly think I think it's interactions help them all. And now we're actually in the final stretch of the tier list. This is so much. This is so good. I can't actually finish this. So, Ruby, I actually like her. Like, she used to be kind of mad in the beginning because she didn't do anything. And basically, I kind of annoying. But became better, much better, honestly. And they give her the good rating. Now where? He's a lot better than these characters. Easier. Attraction. My explanation might be a bit off. Well, you can just comment and I'll kind of try to explain it better. Well, that may just make you more disagree with me. There you go. We haven't had a back in a while. I'm actually surprised. This is... Maybe I don't... Maybe I made Z tier kind of useless. No one has been there. Okay. Next character is... No. I'm just gonna read her off, man. I'm actually gonna read her off, man. Because, yeah, I'm gonna be on a bit of a tangent here. I'm gonna get a bit mad, but it must be done off the bat. I can't let this thing not be punished. Like, how do you make a character like this? I know I'm overreacting, I kind of am, but seriously, she's even the worst character on the show. The two reasons why. Number one, she has the issue of her being boring and not interesting at all. She is annoying like David, and she like ruined, and she like pretty much in BFB 13 kind of made the talk about feel like made her be biased against her. So they just disappeared for 5 episodes and did nothing with her. Like, why? Like, seriously, Val. Like, seriously, Val. Like, I don't understand. And TV1, she didn't even improve that much. She didn't do much. Like, she would have improved and gone higher if it wasn't for everyone else improving more. But oh my gosh, like, this is ridiculous. I do not understand this. The only way I can see her getting higher is if someone gets lower. No, which probably is gonna happen. Even probably pretty soon since it's hot. She looks like she's gonna stop yelling A all the time. It gets ridiculous why people think it's funny. It's not, it's more just dumb and kind of pointless. But she really needs to do something, otherwise she's just gonna stay around here. Maybe even here for how point is. Yeah, I'm a bit. Now back to a good character, a genuinely amazing character, because I adore well, he literally defines the strongest team on enough. He definitely is the best person in that. Honestly, I always liked how he got developed slowly, and no one noticed. Like seriously, though, I'm surprised everyone just noticed now in Teapot 1, because clearly we were starting to become better and better. Honestly, I like him more now. I mean, I still used to like him. He still was good, great, but now he's definitely high tier. I think that's great. He definitely deserves it. He definitely deserves this year. I can switch these two around and I will not care, honestly. Yeah, this is much of a contest, honestly. Spongy is a great character. Honestly, got robbed. Like, seriously, he had a reason why he abandoned his team. Like, we don't know if Donut dying, Jealousy could have just abandoned him. Like, no one was gonna stop him. Chilton easily pushed Neely off. There's no reason why Chilton had to stop and just abandon him whenever he felt like, oh, situation too hard. I guess I'm just gonna abandon him. It is not bad for the most part. It's just something fun and funny, but it does make the arguments against them kind of just dumb. And I just really like his interactions. And also, he didn't do anything. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't lower them. He didn't do that badly. So, yeah. One effect a bit of this tier was doing really well. The exact time. This video is gonna be an hour long, unfortunately. I didn't expect it to be so long. And me taking in so many chunks because yeah, I did not expect it to be this long. If I could just quickly do it and just go over it. But no, I even missed the voting period iteration of I react now. Yeah, I think this is the tier list right now. Bungie, go here. Next is Stevie. Stevie is a great character. He's a good character. He's definitely improved. Like, I kinda used to not like him, but then I kinda grew on him. I felt it. I honestly felt some of you. Oh. Yeah, I'm another price tag. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot to delete her, unfortunately. Yeah, that's bad. I'm gonna delete her and just talk about price tag quickly. Price tag is daily, but better, and I think they work together really well. And not much to add, honestly. To myself with Nelly. It's like her attitude. She's definitely better. I'm gonna give her, yeah, Spaceman. It's a low one, but I mean, you have to do a little bit more and support these characters because they should not be attacked by Sleepy's a good character. So he's gonna be around here. Now, where am I gonna go? He used to be behind live, but I do not know what I was thinking. He is all the way up to here, honestly. Actually, is he great? Yeah, I'm actually gonna say he's great because he legit. I don't really see much of a fall except he got one out character for one episode, and I just fucking completely like a like BF, like the person who wrote the episode. I know that they like I don't carry for doing this, but come on, I don't even know what you're trying to do with that. I do not understand what he was trying to do. Taco here, Taco. She she feels like he's in those characters that you want to feel sympathy for, but you don't want her to feel sympathy because he has always because it feels so dramatic to talk over that you don't feel sympathy anymore, and I don't care about her anymore. Not to mention that, but also kind of ruin her only personality trait. So, and she's not really gonna improve. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the next episode, and I'm gonna change my opinions if I see it on community posts or somehow. Again, don't worry. These are not gonna be my full predictions, so it's not gonna be fully outdated anyway. Stuck could improve. Like, we don't know. Hell, loser could improve. And we do not know. I do not know. Everyone else pretty much knows. She said or not. Also, okay, I'm not gonna even look at comments when someone comments at me because I'm gonna be reacting once the video's uploaded, meaning that, yeah. So I'll go to Rob. I hate your Rob. Like, how she acted is starting to get irritating, and she's been really boring. They don't even use her personality trait anymore. Like, shut up is kind of like, I don't know what to do anymore. I kind of so bad she's gonna become a better character because she has stayed the same for so long. She's honestly terrible. Wait a minute. Yeah, some people are gonna disagree. I'm just surprised that people like her. Like, what happened? Like, you just don't understand that. Like, again, I kind of hate how if you screw up one little bit, you get hated. Well, her was a decent enough reason. It was a reason, and it actually makes sense. The CP made no sense in G2. But if you're popular, it doesn't matter. You still have your army of simps to support you, and it's not like simps. But don't be too popular, because if you are one of the faves, you will be considered overrated. Yeah, I hate that so much. Tennis ball. He's used to be my all-time favorite, but he definitely fell only because he hasn't really improved much, and I don't think that's a bad thing. But he's definitely the weakest out on the ones here. In fact, he moved out to more of an S tier, honestly. Which is kind of sad, but again, you can't really beat the king forever. It's pretty unrealistic, honestly. But again, I would like him to do more. I liked him to, be in a team that without golf ball, but basketball kind of formed for me. So again, I'm not saying that that he became worse. He just everyone became better, and expectations kind of grew higher, I guess. So I don't know. I think everyone his expectations aren't unreasonable. But yeah, the reason why he's here. I think yeah, we're gonna finish this tier list finally. It's so long. I'm pretty sure next is Tree or Tree. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Tree. He's boring. Like I don't understand why people like him. Ow. Except his voice. Legit, I honestly kind of lost faith in people rating characters because I just don't understand what they're trying to go for the Tree. You know what the better one though? At least he has more traction, so I guess he's better. She's probably gonna go higher than Pillow, but I'm not doing it. Yeah, this not suck as a team, honestly. A lot of the characters I don't like. The one to me, when your highest isn't good, that's an issue. Like, and your worst isn't that terrible. Like, pretty are mediocre. That's like not a good thing. They're not even the lowest ones. Okay, we're gonna finish now. Finally. Okay, next is TV. TV is a terrible character. He is not even a character, and that's the issue with him. I do not know why people like him, generally. But I mean, he's not insulting, and he's definitely is sort of funny occasionally. So I'm gonna write more boring. Look at TV. Just okay, not absolutely TV lower, honestly. But at least even more. TV has more potential than the day before now. Honestly, yeah. TV has more potential. Lana's a good character. There's not really much to say. I just really like how he's not completely opposite of Loser. It felt though D was definitely overrated though. For the CD actually is getting better. I'm actually gonna put him here. He's not as good as Ruby, but he's definitely you don't really need to be that good you don't need to be that good. He definitely belongs here. I don't see him improving. And then you have the last 3 characters. I wanna revamp the tier list. No, more like readjust the positions of the characters. We call it tons. Yeah. I wanna show this tier list. Yeah, if you don't want this tier list, I'm gonna probably make a better post and make it have the link in the description, probably. Next is this. No, actually, well, wait, Woody is such. He's not really. I don't understand why he's here. I mean, I don't get why people think he's still Monkey Clone. He's easily not. I haven't checked the new episode, but I don't think he changed much, and he's still a good character. I mean, still a good character. I mean, come on, he's not the best in people, but it's kind of worth the talk, honestly. When all the characters and people are so close, you know they're good. You know Beep is a good team. Like, sure, yes, Beep has some any mad characters, but they already definitely balance out and become better as time goes on. So next is the last one's Yellowface, and I'll leave her hanging off in a high note. and on a low note. Because I actually like Jellyface. I'm actually gonna do the two at the same time. I feel like, okay, if you want more about Woody is one of the best of all characters. Again, it's like flower and that, and it's a lot of how subtle it is. It's not subtle at all, but it feels natural. It feels like the right amount of time to get into it. And I think it shows that you're not always gonna get screwed over. Like maybe one is easily screwed over. And I like that BFB. They don't have the same thing happen again because it just feels kind of unrealistic that he never wins. I mean, he never got far, and I'm just kind of proud. I'm really proud that he redeemed it. It became and actually developed more, and then to get any personality change, which is kind of sad what happened to him in the original series. And the last character is Yellowface. Again, his interactions with his team is probably what makes him good, and I honestly think his ass pretty good or fine. Again, I also really kind of like that. I feel like they're gonna interact together. Like this characters like Rocky, Winner, Bottle. I feel like they're gonna interact, and I think Yellowface is a good addition. Honestly, he's definitely lower, but he's still a great character. And I don't get mad at him at all. I never get mad. I don't find him boring. And this is my tier list. And this is my tier list. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of this blackness. It's gonna be fast. Just a couple of tests. And that. This. A path. Get rid of some of these gold sections are off. And then finally shrink this down like this one do exist. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. So what happened here? Okay, let's actually undo. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Oh yeah, I don't want that. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna fix this quickly. Yeah, I don't know why it's this. Yeah, I'm gonna be it like this. Yeah, so this is my tier list. And comment if you agree or disagree. Just be respectful of my opinion. I want to make a follow video if my opinions have changed at all. Again, let me know if it's just a good style of me doing it and what I can improve on. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done, honestly. Anyway, guys, yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, bye, and I will see you later because I'm gonna react finally to BFB 29. The torture's over.